Hello, everyone. Welcome to Celsius 233, your go-to place for fiction book summaries. Today, we will explore the depths of Butcher Bird by Richard Kadrey. Butcher Bird by Richard Kadrey, published in 2005, is a dark urban fantasy novel that melds elements of horror, fantasy, and noir. Set against the backdrop of a gritty San Francisco, the story follows Spyder Lee, a tattoo artist whose life takes a wild turn when he becomes entangled in a hidden world of demons, angels, and supernatural conflicts. The novel explores themes of transformation, survival, and the blurred lines between reality and the supernatural. Plot summary: Spyder Lee, a tattoo artist in San Francisco, spends his nights at the Bardo Lounge with his business partner, Lulu Garu. They banter over tequila, discussing the worst ways to die, oblivious to the fact that death is much closer than they think. The bar's regulars are just as strange as the conversation topics, especially a mysterious blind woman named Shrike who interrupts their game with a cryptic statement about betrayal being the worst death of all. Spyder laughs it off, but later that night, his world turns upside down. In the alley behind the Bardo Lounge, Spyder is attacked by a monstrous figure, something so otherworldly it makes his skin crawl. As his life flashes before his eyes, Shrike appears again, wielding a long, bloody sword. She kills the creature effortlessly and saves Spyder. The blind woman explains that the world he thought he knew is only one of 3 spheres. Humans occupy one sphere, but others are filled with demons, angels, and magical beings. The Bitru demon that attacked him doesn't just show up uninvited. He was called, summoned by something Spyder has on his body. Spyder's tattoos, mere designs to him, hold the power to attract beings from these other realms. Shrike warns Spyder that he's marked and will be hunted. As he stumbles through the city streets, he begins to see it all: griffins, angels, and strange, shimmering buildings that weren't there before. The spheres are colliding in his vision, showing him the world's true nature, a reality that had always been hidden from him. Spyder's awakening is a sensory overload, leaving him teetering on the edge of sanity. He can't tell what's real and what's a hallucination. His first instinct is to chalk it up to a bad trip, but the pain from the demon's attack and the fresh mark on his skin tell him otherwise. Lulu, his longtime friend and business partner, has secrets of her own. When Spyder returns to their tattoo shop, shaken and paranoid, he finds Lulu looking different. Her skin scarred and stitched together, her eyes replaced by paper-thin drawings of eyes taped over hollow sockets. Lulu reveals her dark past, how she was once offered a deal by beings from another sphere to cure her of her addictions. Each time, they took a piece of her, but they gave her the sight to see into the other realms. She tells Spyder that the symbols on his body are like magnets, drawing power and danger from the other spheres. Their shop is soon visited by the black clerks, celestial auditors who balance the world's accounts. These beings, pale and dressed like old-time bankers, seem almost human until they begin to speak. They have come to collect payment from Lulu for the gifts she was given. When Spyder tries to intervene, the clerks cut a symbol into his wrist, claiming a future debt from him in exchange for leaving Lulu alone this time. The pain is searing, a mix of freezing cold and branding heat, but Spyder stands his ground. The clerks vanish, leaving behind a promise of a debt to be collected in due time. Spyder, now marked by both the demon and the black clerks, realizes his life has irrevocably changed. Seeking answers and a way out of this nightmare, he tracks down Shrike. She is reluctant to help at first, knowing the dangers of getting involved with the likes of the black clerks and the forces that now have their eyes on Spyder. But she agrees, seeing something in Spyder that makes her believe he might be more than just another victim of the supernatural world. Their journey takes them to the Coma Gardens, a bordello near Pier 31 that serves as a meeting ground for beings from different spheres. The establishment is a blend of elegance and decay, filled with creatures both alluring and terrifying. Here, they seek knowledge and allies, but the truth they uncover is far more complicated than they expected. The world is full of ancient prophecies and shadow forms, dark reflections of beings born from violence and chaos. These shadows were once just myths, but they have been stirring, threatening to bring imbalance to the spheres. Spyder, Lulu, and Shrike must navigate this complex web of alliances and enmities among the supernatural entities. They encounter Billel, a demon with a grotesque appearance and a sardonic sense of humor. Billel, who had lost a friend in the recent upheaval caused by Spyder's marking, tells him about the true nature of the black clerks. They are not simply auditors. They are enforcers of a cosmic order, indifferent to individual suffering and only concerned with maintaining balance. The three face numerous challenges and confrontations, battling demons and other creatures while trying to decipher the ancient magic and prophecies that dictate their fates. Spyder's tattoos, which were once just art, now become symbols of power and a roadmap to secrets that could either save or doom him. They find themselves caught in a struggle that transcends the physical world, dealing with forces that have existed since the dawn of time. In the midst of this chaos, Spyder learns that the real danger lies not just in the external threats, but within himself. The mark on his wrist is a constant reminder that he is living on borrowed time. Each encounter chips away at his humanity, pulling him further into the world of shadows and illusions. The boundaries between reality and the supernatural blur, and Spyder must confront his deepest fears and desires to survive. The climax of their journey leads them to a showdown where the balance of the spheres is at stake. Shrike, with her warrior spirit and unyielding strength, fights alongside Spyder. Lulu, despite her disfigured form, proves her loyalty and bravery, facing the creatures that had once manipulated her. In the end, Spyder realizes that he cannot simply return to his old life. He is now a part of this world, with responsibilities and dangers that will follow him always. Spyder, Lulu, and Shrike return to San Francisco, changed in ways they never imagined. They carry with them the scars of their encounters and the knowledge that the world is far more complex and interconnected than they ever knew. They stand on the edge of a reality that is constantly shifting, with new threats and mysteries lurking in the shadows. But they are no longer afraid. They are ready to face whatever comes next, armed with their newfound strength and the unbreakable bonds they have formed. Looking for more great reads? Be sure to check out other books by Richard Kadrey. Find them in the description or on Celsius 233. Remember, while our summaries capture the essence, they can never replace the full experience of reading the book. If this summary intrigued you, consider diving into the complete story, buy the book, and immerse yourself in Richard Kadrey's original work. Bye-bye, take care, have fun.